Hi everyone, it's Emma and I'm here with a tutorial on how to crochet the very pretty V-stitch. This is a small sample that I made up earlier just to show you how it looks, and as you can see it's really lovely. It's very delicate and airy, and the great news is it's a good stitch for beginners. You don't need to worry too much about identifying all of the stitches because you'll be working them into the center here, stacking the V's on top of each other. So it's a really good one for beginners. So this small sample piece here I've actually made using some hand dyed sock yarn and a 3.5mm hook, but for the purposes of this tutorial I've got some DK weight cotton yarn and a 4mm hook, and that's just to make things a little bit easier for you to see. So please note that I am based in the UK and therefore I use UK crochet terminology. To work the V-stitch you'll need to know how to work a UK treble crochet, and this is equivalent to a US double crochet, but I will pop all of those details into the description box below as usual. So to begin, you'll need to make a slip knot, however you like to do that, and pop that on your hook. And we're going to work our starting chain in multiples of 3. So for this tutorial I'm just going to make a small swatch. I'm going to chain 27. Once you've worked your starting chain in multiples of 3, you'll want to add another 5 chains onto the end. So your foundation chain wants to be in multiples of 3 plus 5 for turning. So to begin our first row, I'm going to turn my chain onto a side like this because I like to work into the back bumps of the chains here. I've got a tutorial on that explains how to do that in a little bit more detail. If you prefer to work into your chain like this with it on a side, that's absolutely fine. You can do whatever you prefer. So we're going to yarn over, ready to work our first treble crochet, and we're going to do that into the 4th chain from the hook. So we've got 1 chain here, 2, 3 and 4. So we've yarned over already. We're going to insert our hook into that 4th chain. We're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to chain 1, and then we're going to work another treble into that same space. So we're going to yarn over and insert our hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2 again. And that actually completes our first V-stitch. So each V is made up of 1 treble crochet, a chain 1 and a 2nd treble crochet. And these chain stitches that we missed at the beginning actually count as 1 stitch. If we look at the sample piece that I made here, you can see that it starts and ends just with 1 single stitch, and that's just to create a nice frame around the V-stitches and to give you a nice straight edge. So to continue, we're going to work V's all along the row, and to do that we're going to skip 2 chains. We're going to yarn over and we're going to insert our hook into that 3rd chain along. So we've got 1 chain, 2 chains and 3, and we're going to go into that 3rd one. We're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to work another treble into that same space. So yarn over and insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So I'm going to show you how to do that one more time, and then I'm going to leave you to complete the rest of your first row. So we're going to skip the first 2 chains here. So we've got 1 and 2. We're going to yarn over and we're going to insert our hook into that 3rd chain along. We're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to finish that V with another treble. So yarn over, insert your hook into that same space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. I'm going to continue working along the row now. So all you need to do is skip 2 and work a V-stitch, which is 1 treble, a chain 1 and another treble, skip 2 and then work another V-stitch into that 3rd chain along, and continue doing that along the row, and then I will come back and I'll show you how to finish off row number 1. Once you've reached the end of the chain, your work should be beginning to look like this, and you can see all of the V's working their way along there. You should have 1 chain left at the end, and remember we start and finish with a single stitch. In this sample here, I've actually changed colours after each row, so I'm going to show you how to change colours on this row here, but then on the next one I'm going to continue in the same colour, so it should be clear whether you want to change or continue, what you need to do. So to change colour, we're going to work part of our stitch, we're going to yarn over, we're going to insert our hook into that final chain there, we're going to yarn over and pull through, we're going to yarn over and pull through 2, and then instead of completing that stitch, I'm going to get my next colour here, I'm going to loop that around my hook and just grab hold of it like this, and I'm going to pull that through with those final 2 loops. So we've completed that stitch and we've also pulled through our new colour, ready to start the next row. So to begin row number 2, which actually forms our pattern repeat, we're going to chain 3 and we're going to turn our work, and it starts to get a whole lot easier now, because from now on we're going to be working into these chain 1 spaces, so into the centre of the V stitches all the way along this row. So we're going to yarn over and we're going to insert our hook into the centre of this first V here. We're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to work another treble crochet into that same space, and remember I'm using UK crochet terminology, and if you're in the US you'll know this as a double crochet. And then we just continue doing that all the way along the row. So into this next V stitch here, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2, chain 1, and then just do exactly the same thing again into that same space. So yarn over, insert and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And we're going to do that all the way along the row. I'm going to continue doing that now, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to finish off this row, and also how to continue if you want to keep using the same colour. So I'm just going to quickly show you how that should be looking. So you can see we're working our V stitches, so a treble crochet, chain 1 and another treble crochet, and we're doing that into the centre of the V from the previous row, and we're just doing that all the way along. I've worked all the way along now, and you can see I've done all of my V stitches into the centre of the V's from the row below. And to finish off this row, what we're going to do is work 1 single stitch, and we need to do that into the top of this turning chain here. So it can look a little bit different, it doesn't look like a normal stitch, but we want to be going into this top chain here. So we're going to yarn over, and we're going to insert our hook so that we go underneath both loops of the chain. So you can see it looks like we've got 2 loops on our hook there, and that just makes it nice and secure. I'm going to grab that yarn and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and remember I'm not changing colours on this row because I want to show you how to continue in the same colour, and it's really simple. We just yarn over and pull through 2, we chain 3, oops, 1, 2 and 3, and we turn our work, and we just continue doing exactly the same thing. So now you would just repeat row number 2, working the V's into the previous V so that they all stack on top of each other, and then when you come to the end here, you'll be working 1 single treble crochet into the top of that turning chain here, and then you'll just continue adding rows, repeating that row number 2 until you reach the length or the height of the work that you want. So I hope you found that tutorial helpful. I would be really grateful if you would like and subscribe if you did. Let me know what other tutorials you'd like to see in the future, and I'll see you again soon. Take care everyone. Bye.